Hey guys, today we're going to start chapter 11. So chapter 11 is all about polynomials. So today we're going to be adding and subtracting polynomials. All that means basically when we add polynomials is just that we are going to combine like terms. Okay, so when you see a plus sign there, we want to combine like terms. And they should have the same endings to them. So you can see that this one is a squared b. This one is not, so therefore you cannot combine these two terms. But this term has a squared b at the end. So you can kind of think of it, this is the first name, this is the last name, first name, last name. Last names belong to the same family. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our like terms together. So we have a squared b, a squared b. The other like terms we have, ab squared and ab squared. So it's just a plus sign in the middle. So all you're going to do is just add them together. So we have 8a squared b plus 6ab squared plus, I'm just eliminating the parentheses because they're not really doing much right now, 4a squared b minus 3ab squared. We already said that these terms go together as well as those terms. So 8a squared b plus 4a squared b, 8 plus 4, 12. So we have 12a squared b. This portion of the term remains the same. The coefficients only change. Plus 6ab squared minus 3ab squared. 6ab squared minus 3ab squared is 3ab squared.
Start at 5 o'clock. The meeting will begin at 5:30.
So our answer is just 12a squared b plus 3ab squared. You cannot combine this any further. You also could have done this in a vertical orientation, so you could have placed this underneath your 3a squared b. Either way is fine. Alright, we're going to wait for this announcement.
Also, there will be a wrestling interest meeting tomorrow and Thursday in Mr. Santiago's room 1114 at 12:30. That's a wrestling interest meeting tomorrow at Mr. Santiago's room 1114 at 12:30. Also, there will be an esports gaming club interest meeting in classroom 1122 tomorrow during the first part of flex. That's a esports gaming club interest meeting in classroom 1122 tomorrow during the first part of flex. Students, please listen closely to the following bus changes.
Alright, we're going to continue. Okay, so we have two expressions. We have the expression 10x squared plus 8xy plus y squared, and we have 4x squared minus 3xy plus 2. Okay, so the cost of the materials for the inner packaging of a new product is determined by this expression. The cost of the outer packaging is determined by this expression. We want to find the total. The total of something means we need to add. So we're going to take this expression and add it to this expression. I'm going to write this in a vertical format so you can see this way as well. So 10x squared plus 8xy plus y squared plus our other equation, or other expression, sorry, we have 4x squared minus 3xy plus 2. But I'm going to put the 2 kind of off to the side because we don't have any y squareds. So I'm going to write this as 0y squared. And then because I don't have a constant, I'm going to put plus 0. So now we can just add vertically. So 10x squared plus 4x squared is 14x squared. 8xy minus 3xy, so 8 minus 3 minus 5xy Remember, if we don't see anything here, there is a 1. So 1y squared plus 0y squared is 1y squared, or just y squared. And lastly, 0 plus 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. So we have 14x squared plus 5xy plus y squared plus 2. Make sure you always have these as simplified as possible. You may see it rewritten in standard form. So starting with our x's, 14x squared plus 5xy plus 2 plus y squared is another way you might see it. Or y squared plus 14x squared plus 5xy plus 2. All right, it may be rearranged in many different ways, so just double check your multiple choices if you're doing a test, or your answers to make sure the signs are with each of the terms are correct. The order may be different. Okay, example 3, we want to subtract 5m squared minus 2m from 8m squared plus m. So you have to be careful. From this means that this is what we are starting with. So it's 8m squared plus m minus all of this. So minus 5m squared minus 2m. These first two terms are going to remain the same. Nothing's happening there. 8m squared plus m. And then this we kind of want to treat like distributing a negative. So, or multiplying by a negative 1. So negative m squared, if we have it, a negative 1 there, times a negative, plus 2m. And then we're going to combine our like terms. So we get 8m squared minus 5m squared is 3m squared. M plus 2m is just 3m. So 3m squared plus 3m. All right, the second one, s squared plus 3s minus 4 from 3s squared minus 5s minus 3. So that means we need to start with this 3s. 3s squared minus 5s minus 3 minus all of s squared plus 3s minus 4. Remember, treat this like we're distributing a negative 1. And all that's going to do is change the sign of everything that follows. So the first few terms will remain the same. 3s squared minus 5s minus 3. Negative 1 times an s squared is a minus s squared. Negative 1 times a positive 3s is a minus 3s. Negative 1 times a negative 4 is a plus 4. We have that double negative there. And now we're just going to combine our like terms. So s squareds with s squareds. S with s. And our constants with our constants. So then we have 3s squared minus s squared is 2s squared. Negative 5s minus 3 more s's. Negative 5 minus 3 is negative 8s. Negative 3 plus 4. Negative 3 plus 4 is a positive 1. So you should have, as an answer, in standard form, from our highest exponent down to our constant, 2s squared minus 8s plus 1. Okay, now that we completed that, I want you to go ahead and work on the assignment for today. Have a great day.